All right, folks, thanks for checking out the video. I want to talk today about New York City Mayor Eric Adams being indicted by a federal grand jury. So, from the New York Post here, it says Mayor Eric Adams has been indicted by a grand jury on charges connected to a federal probe, sources told the Post, as the defiant mayor claimed he was being persecuted by the federal government for speaking about the city's migrant crisis. The historic indictment, the first for a sitting New York City mayor, is expected to be unsealed Thursday by US Attorney Damian Williams, according to the sources. The news was first reported by the New York Times. Adams will surrender to authorities early next week, sources said. And you see Mayor Adams here. I always knew that if I stood my ground for New Yorkers, that I would be a target, and a target I became, Adams told the Post in a statement. If I am charged, I am innocent, and I will fight this with every ounce of my strength and spirit. In a video statement released later, Adams said he wouldn't step down and pledged to, quote, fight these injustices with every ounce of my strength and spirit. I will request an immediate trial so that New Yorkers can hear the truth. New Yorkers know my story. They know where I come from. I have been fighting injustice my entire life, he continued. So he didn't do anything wrong, right? He's just a victim here, right? That fight has continued as your mayor. Despite our police, when the federal government did nothing as its broken immigration policies overloaded our shelter system with no relief, I put the people of New York before party and politics. Well, that's a load of crap. That's not true at all. A rep for the US Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York, which is prosecuting the case, declined to comment. Sources told the Post that two others, Adams' top campaign fundraiser, Brianna Suggs, and its director of Asian Affairs, Winnie Greco, are expected to be named in the indictment. At least three others are also expected to be charged. However, the Post cannot immediately confirm their identities. Following news of the indictment, cops set up barriers outside Gracie Mansion, the mayor's home, and forced reporters back from the house. Details about the exact accusations remained unclear, but are believed to be connected to allegations of the Turkish government illegally funneling money into his mayoral campaign in exchange for approval of the Turkish consulate in Manhattan, according to sources. It's also uncertain how the indictment is related to a sweeping set of September 4th raids that targeted several high-profile Adams administration officials, which sent City Hall into a weeks-long tailspin as news reports emerged of investigations focused on alleged corruption by the mayor's inner circle. Now, I'm not really surprised by this. I mean, I guess Eric Adams has said some things that maybe aren't entirely complimentary of the current administration and their handling of, illegal immigration, the border, and so forth. But keep in mind that Eric Adams is the proud mayor of a sanctuary city. He never did anything to change that policy. You know, he wanted a bailout from the federal government. He's just mad that they're not sending money his way to deal with it. That he actually has to dig into the city's budget to take care of these people. He has no problem with them being there. It's just the fact that he has to pay for it that he has a problem with. But I guess that was a bridge too far for the Biden administration. Joe Biden doesn't know what the hell's going on, so we'll leave him out of this for now. But the other people in the Justice Department apparently didn't like it. Now, I would wager that they could probably find similar things going on with the mayor of virtually every major city in the United States, okay? It just so happens that they're using Eric Adams to send a message to everyone else, okay? In particular about the border, immigration, all these people, being flooded into all these major cities. So very interesting here. We'll see what happens. I mean, as of now, Eric Adams says he's not going to step down, that he's going to continue as mayor, which he should. I mean, look, it's just an indictment. He hasn't been found guilty of anything. And even if he is found guilty, I mean, it's New York. I mean, the jury's going to do what the jury's going to do. Eric Adams is up for re-election next year. Is he still going to run? Well, We don't know. But keep in mind also that the New York Post is talking about this. They endorsed Eric Adams, okay? Eric Adams had a competent Republican opponent, a guy by the name of Curtis Sliwa, back in 2021 when he was first elected, and they endorsed Eric Adams. Eric Adams got, I think, 66, 67% of the vote in New York City. It's like, what the hell are you thinking, people in New York City? Never going to learn. Never going to learn. But in any case, that's what I think. Let me know what you all think. And as always, we'll see you on the next one.